mentors and student teachers. Let me familiarize you with the observation form number 5, which is on effective questioning and handling students' response, and Finks taxonomy of significant learning. Before we get into the observation form, let's look at the rating scale. This rating scale is a 5-point system used to assess performance numerically rather than by ticking categories. Outstanding, which ranges from 4.1 to 5, indicates exemplary performance that exceeds expectation. Number 2, very good, shows strong performance with minor gaps. Number 3, good, 2.1 to 3, reflects acceptable performance with some areas for improvement. Number 4, satisfactory, ranging from 1.1 to 2, indicates limited achievement and noticeable gaps. Number 5, needs improvement, which ranges from 0 to 1, shows that the standard has not been met and significant support is required. Now let's look at the observation form. In this section of observation form, we'll focus on the 4 important teaching skills: lesson introduction, questioning skills, reinforcement skills, and lesson closure. As mentors and student teachers, our goal is to understand what effective classroom practice looks like and how these indicators can guide professional growth. Let's begin with lesson introduction. A good lesson introduction should do more than simply tell students the topic. It should capture learners' attention, activate what they already know, and prepare them for new learning. When observing, ask yourself, did the student teacher use an interesting question, activity, story, demonstration, or learning material to gain attention? Did the student teacher connect the lesson to learners' previous knowledge or experiences? Were the lesson topic and objectives clearly explained so that the learners understood what they were expected to learn? A strong introduction creates interest and gives learners a clear purpose for the lesson. Now the next is the questioning skills. In the questioning skills we have 13 indicators. Let me explain in general what is expected here. Questioning is one of the most powerful teaching strategies. It is not simply about asking many questions, but asking questions that promote learning. As mentors and observers, look for the following practices. First, notice whether the teacher-student gains learners' attention before asking a question. Learners should be ready to listen and think. Next, consider the quality of the questions. Are they clear, focused, and directly related to the lesson objectives? Observe how the questions are distributed. Does the student teacher ask the whole class before selecting a learner to respond? Are different learners given opportunities to answer rather than only the same few learners? Pay attention to wait time. After asking a question, does the student teacher allow learners enough time to think before expecting an answer? Even a few extra seconds can improve the quality of responses. Effective teachers also probe learners' thinking. They may ask follow-up questions, prompt learners to explain further, redirect questions to other learners, rephrase questions, or help learners to clarify their ideas instead of immediately giving the answer. Another important aspect is the range of questions. Student teachers should move beyond simple recall questions. They should gradually guide learners from remembering and understanding to applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. This helps develop high-order thinking skills. Questions should be used to check understanding before introducing more complex tasks. For example, before asking learners to solve a problem, the student teacher should ensure they understand the key concepts and vocabulary. As the lesson progresses, questions should encourage learners to apply their knowledge, solve problems, and make decisions rather than simply recall facts. Good questioning also helps learners connect classroom learning with their daily lives and with knowledge from other subjects. Student teachers can also ask reflective questions that encourage students to think about themselves, their mates, and the wider community. Such questions help learners to see the personal value and relevance of what they are learning. Finally, student teachers should ask learners to reflect their own learning by considering questions such as, what strategy helped you to solve this problem? What was difficult for you today? What could you do differently next time? Reinforcement skills. The next is the reinforcement skills, in which we have two indicators. Reinforcement refers to the ways teachers encourage and support learning. As mentors, observe how different types of reinforcement, including verbal praise, positive facial expression, gestures, encouragement, constructive feedback, or recognition of learners' efforts, are used. Most importantly, reinforcement should be timely and appropriate. It should recognize both correct responses and genuine effort, helping learners stay motivated and confident. In the lesson closure, as usual, a good lesson closure is more than saying that's all for today. The teacher should review the key points, revisit lesson objectives, help learners recognize what they have learned. The student teacher should also connect today's learning with previous lessons or prepare learners for the future learning so that knowledge develops as a continuous consequence rather than an isolated lesson. Final reminder, as mentors, remember this observation tool is designed to support professional growth rather than simply judge performance. After having observed, please write the positive aspects of the lesson in this section and suggestion and improvement required in this section. Thank you.